miss the homesteading type lifestyle. I do have goats now, but it's not really the whole homesteading thing, I guess. What do we, I guess our thoughts on that. And right off the bat is, I do miss it, but I don't. It's the easiest way to, we're done with the video. That's it. I don't know, I having the goats back is awesome. I really, truly enjoy them. They are a handful. They definitely get on my nerves sometimes, but they're very funny. But I don't have chickens, I don't have the eggs. I will be getting rabbits very soon, though. I don't have, turkey and, all that stuff like we had back in Texas. I just don't have it anymore, so it's kind of a bummer. But at the same time, it gives me a little free time to leave the property. Right now we're going to get more supplies and whatnot, but you can't really leave long term when you have a bunch of animals.
Yeah, I mean, I miss, again, yes, I miss it, but I also don't. It's, when you live that life and you have all those animals, you kind of have, like you said, very limited time to go and do things.
Your priorities to be definitely different.
Like, I loved having chickens, and my best friend's parents have chickens, and so when I go to her parents' house, like, I get to see their chickens and stuff, and it's like, I obviously can't do any of that right now, living in a van. Could you imagine me being the only van lifer on YouTube with a pet chicken?
Well, didn't some people say you should take the goats with you?
Yeah, someone said just put the animals on a trailer in the back and just take them with you.
Yeah, I don't really think it works that way. Can't imagine pulling up to a state park and be like, yeah, it'll be me and my 5 goats. They won't cause any problems.
But it's like with the goats, yes, they can be annoying sometimes, but once the fence is fixed so we can fence them in, it won't be as bad. But it's also exciting to think about the fact that I'm pretty sure Grandma's pregnant. I'm pretty sure the other girl's pregnant, and baby goats are the cutest thing ever.
Yep.
And so it's exciting to think about baby goats in the near future.
Yeah, and I really want eggs. Every time I go to the Sawyers, they hook me up with eggs, and I just miss, my favorite part, if you have watched long enough, every time we'd go out and feed the animals stuff, I'd say, all right, my favorite part is finding the eggs, because they never lay eggs where they're supposed to. They always would lay them in different spots, and it was like Easter every day, and I always just enjoyed it. And just the fact that you could walk outside and get breakfast, that's just the coolest feeling ever. And especially if you have a garden, you can go out there, collect your eggs, go to your garden, get some, green onions, cilantro, tomatoes, kind of cut it up.
Peppers.
Peppers. You can make an omelet, you can make tacos. It's just a really cool feeling, and I miss that. And like I said earlier, I will be getting some rabbits. The Sawyers helped me move a rabbit cage that I got from them, and we have it set up, and they have 2 rabbits that they're gifting me, so it's really awesome, and I'm really excited. And it's been a little overdue. I've been needing to get them out here for a good while, and it's exciting. I'm gonna have rabbit meat, and I'm hoping to get a freezer, a deep freeze really, and that way I can get solar to run it and all that stuff. But a Jackery will run a small deep freeze for a good while, so at this point I can start having animals again. Now, as far as meat bird goes, I don't know if I'd do that, because I don't think I could really do a chicken tractor. If I did it, I would have to have a chicken coop that doesn't move, and I've never done meat birds before, but helping the Sawyers move theirs, they poop a lot. A lot. With them moving theirs every day, it's fine, but with not being able to move it, it'd be disgusting. I'd have to clean it every single day, probably 2 or 3 times a day.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of grass or anything there either, so it's just they'd be on the rocks.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be eating bugs and whatnot, they'd enjoy it, but I'll probably just end up getting hens that kind of free range, and then eat one every now and again type of thing. And then know, if I did meet birds, it would be more of like, you know, maybe do like 5 or 6 or something. You know, something that's not gonna fill up too much of a freezer.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, but I do miss it. I really do. I you know, I'll watch Jared's videos or, you know, the Sawyers, stuff like that, and they're, you know, doing more of the farm homesteading life, and I kind of miss it. Now, I definitely didn't want them up here yet because I didn't have water and a good shelter for all these animals and stuff, so that's a reason why I haven't got all that. But it still makes me think, should I really get all these animals? Because then at that point, I can't really leave too much. I can say right now that once I get them, I'm going to be setting up a lot of automatic feeders, though. Automatic waterers, automatic feeders, stuff like that to make it easy, because I don't have the time to be doing all this livestock stuff if I'm trying to build. And if I were ever to leave, you know, I want to make sure it's taken care of. And luckily, my neighbors right next to me are really freaking awesome, super nice. And every now and again, the goats will go over there, and she'll text me like, "Hey, is it cool if we feed the goats?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go for it." But I know that their kids would probably go down and feed the animals for me and make sure they're good and stuff. But then you miss them, so I don't know. It's a hard one. I enjoy not having the animals right now, but I also miss it.
Yeah, it's weird, kind of. I guess you're kind of like in a limbo to where you plan on having all of them, but right now you just don't. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Trying to do the smart thing and not bring them all up right now. I think it'd just be too much of a handful. Like, I've just got to get them goats locked up first. I need to get them in, and really and truly, once I get some wire and make it go up a little bit higher, I think it'd be perfectly fine. It's just right now, it's just at that height that those little goats can jump it. And
well, we're gonna have to move those logs, huh?
Yeah, they're jumping onto a wood pile that's on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to end up moving that, but yeah.
Move that, put a little wire on top, and then that should be good as far as the goats. And we need to figure out how to hook the gate on there better.
I messed up when I built it. I should have put a wood piece on the inside, then put the rock. That way I could have screwed hinges into it. This is the first time I ever built that. So.
Yeah, I had we bought hinges for something in the van and then wound up changing the idea of it. And so I'm not going to use those hinges. And we were sitting there yesterday and I was like, could we use these hinges for the gate? And he was like, what are you going to screw it into?
Yeah, you can't screw it into the rock because I didn't put a board, so.
And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, so I kind of regret that, the way that I did it. But, hey, lesson learned, you know, that's the whole thing of all this is, you know, again, I talked about it, I think, in another Coffee Crockers, you know, this isn't my forever home. I could live here forever if that's what it ends up being, but I would like to buy more, you know, acres somewhere else. But this is, I'm learning and tweaking everything, you know, figuring out, you know, what works, what doesn't work, what I should have done. So I am using all this as a lesson, I guess. Got to learn from it, and you know, if I do everything on a small scale and figure it out, then I can do it on a bigger scale. So just kind of one of them things, you know. No one's perfect, but you can be close to perfect if you learn from your mistakes, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's like practice makes perfect, but more like trial and error.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we do a lot of that. A lot of trial and error.
We do a lot of error. But yeah, I mean, it was just something we were kind of thinking about, and you know, I've had questions, you know, a lot of, hey, you're gonna get chickens up there, you're gonna get guineas, you're gonna get, you know, whatever, potentially.
I think if you get like hens and stuff, guineas would be perfect to just let run around and eat all the ticks.
And they're loud and annoying, but hey, so are the goats. Yeah. At least maybe they'll annoy each other and then be done with it. And then the only other big animal I might get would be a donkey, a mini donkey.
I saw a video of this little old man, and he had the big, well, it was a baby donkey, but it was big, and he was holding it in his lap, and he was just singing to it, and it was just falling asleep. It was so cute.
I don't know if I'll do all that. I was thinking more of like throw some stuff on its back and make it walk up the hill. Use it for that. But maybe I'll try to cuddle it. I don't know. But yeah, we're getting into town, so kind of wrap this one up. But yeah, we got asked a lot, even on Jayleena's van stuff, if she was going to take the goats and stuff. So just figured we kind of talk on that and just wrap it up, I guess. Yeah, I miss it, and yeah, I'll get back into it, but slowly.
In due time.
Yeah. So, yep, that'll be another one in the books. This was not a coffee on the crapper, unfortunately, and so maybe we'll be doing that soon. But
not we.
What?
Not I.
Fine, I'll do it myself. It's rude. Anyways, I think coffee on the crappers, coffee on the crapper is a funny idea. So,
who wants t-shirts?
Yeah. See you on the next one.